to another video. If you are new, please hit like and subscribe, and also hit on that notification bell so every time we upload a video, you get to see it.
Welcome back, you guys, to another video. And in today's video, we are going to be doing what is called a heart-to-heart collab, created by Keeping Up with the Griffins. Joe and Christy, you guys, thank you guys so much for letting us be involved in this collab, you guys. As this heart-to-heart collab consists of 14 questions regarding us as a couple. It's the Valentine's collab.
Yes.
We're gonna get deep and down into our life,
into our relationship,
and at the end of the video, we're gonna be tagging one channel.
Yes.
Well, at least one channel.
Yeah.
You can tag more than that, guys, but just require to tag one channel. And this is an open collab, you guys. The questions will be listed down in the description. You guys are feel free to do this collab. Just tag us, tag Keeping Up with the Griffins. And also, we have about 30 other channels that are doing this collab.
Exactly.
A specialty collab for Valentine's Day.
Yes.
So please feel free, guys. Go check them out. Go check out Keeping Up with the Griffins, guys.
Yes.
Christy and Joe, they are amazing, you guys. Don't forget to go check them out. Sit back, enjoy. We are gonna show you guys some stories, and here we are. Let's go. Question number 1. What is your anniversary date and how long have you been together?
March 8th, 2013 is our anniversary day. The day that we got married.
We actually, so we're gonna be 10 years this year, this March 8th, and we've known each other for 11 years.
Yes.
After knowing Nisa for about a year or so, I invited her to move in, and that's all she wrote.
Bruh.
That is not how it went, you guys.
Pretty much sums it up how it went.
We were on and off for a year, and then we were together for 3 months, moved in, got married.
Yeah, we knew each other for 11 years.
Yes.
But 3 months prior to getting married is when we actually started officially dating. Yeah.
Damn!
So.
And then 3 months, and he asked me to marry him, and we got married.
Yeah. Literally, guys, it was like our first date was like December 8th, 2012. Our first date. We went to Macayo's. She had a green chili burrito.
Okay, we don't have to go that deep. We don't have to go that deep.
Okay, question number 2. Tell us the story of your first time you saw each other.
Oh God. So the first time I saw him was at my brother's house. My older brother, it's their friend, and I seen him walking through the door with my brother with a bunch of baskets because they were doing some basket business, and that was the first thing I saw, was him coming inside my brother's house with like a bunch of baskets. He was dressed nice. I mean, he looked really nice. I mean,
Apparently,
I ain't gonna lie.
Me carrying baskets turned her on. She was like, oh, who's that? I mean, and at the time, I saw her and I didn't know. So her older brother is actually my best friend.
Yeah.
I know, right? Yeah, they'd be like, what? Yeah, I get it. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I didn't know. After knowing her older brother for so many years, I didn't know she had a sister.
He had a little sister.
He had a little sister. And yes, I did not know that. And during the time, I didn't think to know about that at all. And I seen her, I was like, okay, she's cute, you know what I mean? Then finding out that she's, his sister, and I was like, oh crap, okay, here we are. And that night we went out.
He was not interested in me at first. He just thought I was cute.
I don't know.
Because I was obviously his friend's little sister. So he's not gonna be sitting there and be like, oh damn, I'm a date.
I had some boundaries.
Yeah.
Right? I was keeping myself checked. But she, she broke the fence and came over.
I did. I leaned in first.
Question number 3. What qualities or traits do you see in me? What's your favorite?
You're very humble.
Oh.
You're very kind.
Oh.
Not when you do that. You're very kind, and you're just very respectful.
Smile.
Oh my gosh, whatever. Dang, does this go both ways, or do I just answer for you?
I'm gonna answer for you too.
Excuse me.
But you were expecting like a quick answer.
Yeah, I was.
As you guys see, we don't rehearse none of our stuff. So one of the biggest traits I saw in her was, number one was, I just saw like what her drive was and the potential that she could become. And honestly, I have not been wrong. Like, she has so much potential and she does so much. The 2 kids, being a single mom, doing what she does each and every day. The goals that we accomplish together is just endless. And then just the fact that, you know, when we first met, she stuck with me. We had our ups and downs, but she stuck with me through. And that is more than I could ever ask for.
I like that. It hit hard. It hit my heart.
Question number 4. What is the biggest lesson you have learned from each other?
To be patient.
I was gonna say that too.
Yeah, to be patient, because patience is the key in a marriage. I mean, you have to be patient. Also have to be really good on communication. If you don't have any of those inside of marriage, it can be really hard and you can have some really rough patches. Doesn't mean you can't get through them.
Very true.
But it definitely can be hard in a marriage.
That's key, guys. I would say the same thing. Communication is key. If there is differences, don't text. Talk to the person, because texting can go so wrong. That's what we have learned.
Yeah.
But besides that, guys, communication is key.
If you guys are having a conversation and let's just say, like, you know, your spouse wants to say something, you have to just be patient. Let them get their word across so that you can get your word across too, so you guys can both come to, you know, an agreement or, you know, fixing whatever problems that you may have.
Yeah, set your pride aside. And talk to your spouse. You're gonna be set in this mindset of not wanting to be criticized, but your spouse is pretty much your teammate, so you have to relate, you know. Question number 5, you guys. How do you define love?
Oh man.
To be honest, love to me is not just a word, it's an expression, and also you have to act on it, like show the love, not just physically, spiritually. You got to be able to support. Like, anybody can say love, but it's showing what you're doing for that marriage and what you're doing for that relationship, you know, what you're willing to carry yourself through. You know, just for instance, like if she's sick, I'm gonna take the load from her just to show that I love her. Vice versa, if I'm sick, she takes the load from me and takes care of the kids, you know. And we have been through that, especially during COVID times.
And I would say, like, to find love is to be vulnerability. Like, be vulnerable, like, in a relationship, because when you're vulnerable, you have to be also open. You know what I mean? With everything that you are as a person. You know what I mean? Like, if you love that person, you're gonna let everything out. You're gonna be vulnerable in those times, and so that your spouse can be there for you as well. It's like, your love is to be out there, to be open. You know, if you open your heart, it's like that lets somebody know that you love them, is like that you're just open to them. You know, it's just something that I would say consider.
Question number 6. How did having children change you as a couple? If you don't have children, how do you think it will affect you if you did?
So we have 2.
You have 2 back to back. They're 11 months apart. It definitely changed our lifestyle.
It made us stronger.
It did. It brought us closer.
It made us closer as a couple.
Our bond is so strong.
Like, I would say, like, me and him, like, I feel like we're now, like, glued. You know what I mean? Like, our kids, more so made us more glued together as, like, a family.
Having children did change us, I believe, in a better way. Made us more humble. Made us appreciate all the parents out there a lot more.
It made us also more emotional.
Physically, yes, we have not been able to work out. We have not had much time for ourselves.
And that's definitely true. That's something that we definitely need to strive for.
And prior to having kids, me and Nisa were very active.
Yeah.
We would work out, we would go hiking, we would do active things, and yeah, that did change, but it's not like
the thing is, it still made us stronger though, because I know that we can still, like, put ourselves back together. Right. You know, like how I want to lose weight, he wants to lose weight, gain muscle.
Question number 7. What movie or sitcom couple would you like our relationship to be similar to? I can't really answer that because I don't want to be like...
I was going to say, I don't want to be like anybody else. Like, as far as a couple,
we want to be unique.
Yeah.
And what works for us might not work for others, you know?
Yeah. So we just want to pretty much just be ourselves.
Question number 8. What is something that you think we both have in common?
I don't know. We have tons in common.
Okay, when it comes down to a lot of, yeah, we have a lot of things in common. Like, we both like sports, we watch football, we love the same movies.
Yeah.
The same cars.
Yeah.
The same brand of cars, model of cars.
Yeah.
Same kind of shoes.
Another thing we have in common is like, if something happens, like we can both think of the same thing, or when we talk about something, we both understand each other. When we just think it and we say it, it's just, we have a lot of things in common.
Question number 9. What brings you the most joy in our relationship / marriage?
You know, to be honest, like I would want to really say the honest truth is God. Like, because we always put him first, and like I feel like it brought us to have joy every single day of our lives. I mean, I know we have our struggles and stuff like that in our lives, but the thing is that
we're not perfect, guys.
Yeah, we're
Nobody's
not perfect.
You know what I mean?
We're not. But the thing that brings us the most joy is that because he's the one that blesses us with a family, he blesses us with kids.
Like, putting God first as your foundation is huge, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And again, guys, like, we're not perfect, you know what I mean? Nobody's perfect, you know what I mean? Everybody has their sins, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, but it's what drives you to become better, and the joy of that is we see the result. Question number 10. What are some short-term and long-term goals you think we have as a couple?
I would say short-term is definitely like us getting our house together. We're now looking to getting a new house, you know, trying to move, you know, new vehicles, you know, growing my business that I have, his businesses. We're just trying to just keep growing. So we see it, but it's gonna take time, but we are getting it.
I agree, you know, and another short-term goal that we accomplished already this year was putting our son into private school.
Yeah. A private Christian school.
Christian school, you know what I mean? For long term, honestly, guys, I want to down the line make YouTube our career, be financially free, spend time with the family, guys.
Yeah.
It's not even about the money; it's about the time. You know what I mean? And that's all I could ever ask for. You know. Question number 11. At this point in time, today, right now, what are you most excited about in our relationship and marriage?
That we keep it spicy.
Oh yeah.
We keep it different every single day. Like, it's so funny, we don't try to have a boring marriage. Like, every single day it's always something. We're joking, we're playing, we joke, we clown each other.
Like, she is my best friend.
Yeah.
And we clown, we talk.
Yeah.
We never have a boring day.
Yeah. When we talk, like, we can talk to each other and it's funny. Like, we can have like the most funniest conversations. Like,
right, yeah, it just makes the day so much more healthier, and the smile that we bring. Yeah. Of course, you know, we'll have our debates and a little arguments.
Yeah, I mean, that's, like I said, we're not perfect, but that's definitely something that we enjoy.
Question number 12. In what ways can we continue building and strengthening our relationship and marriage? To be honest, we mentioned before, putting God as our foundation, starts with your household. The way we carry ourselves after that is just, you know, it helps us bond better. Another thing is also like having date nights.
Yeah.
Spending some time together, quality time together after having kids.
I mean, yeah, we don't have date nights like we used to, but you know, we do try to do it as much as we can. We always do something. We always try to figure something new to do.
And even if it's like late nights, you know, like we'll do like a date night watching a movie.
Right, you know, or watching a show, eating
or
some
something.
food. Yeah, we always do something different.
Yeah, grabbing something to drink, just hanging out, just us two. Question number 13, what is your love language? Words of affirmation, acts of service, gifts, quality time, or physical touch? So
mine is words of affirmation. I want him to tell me, babe, I love you, babe, you look beautiful.
I want you to touch me.
I know, I
want you to like it.
I'm not, so it's really hard to say this, like I would love to give him kisses, you know, when he goes to work, when he comes home, that I can do. But he wants me to like hug him, hold him, rub him. Mine is definitely words of affirmation.
Mine's more of action, and then words. You know, love can say one thing, but you have to act on your love as well.
Yeah.
Touching, guys, that's like a bonus. I'm not gonna lie, you know what I mean? Like,
don't lie.
That's like a bonus. Like, that's like, okay, you can touch me all you want if you want to. No, if not, it's all good.
His is touch, you guys. I'm not even joking.
I'm like, I want you to hold me, touch my booty.
Ew, stop.
Question number 14. Based on your own relationship, marriage, what advice could you offer other couples that may help them in some way?
I'll go first and I'll let him answer. So my advice that I would say, even through your struggles and hard times, arguments, whatever it may be, there's I would say always communicate whatever you're feeling, whatever you think, anything. Like, just be really open in your marriage, in your relationship, because the more you're open, the more your spouse or your relationship, your other partner will understand what you are feeling and going through. Because it's always better to like talk it out than to argue and fight about it and to put your pride up and stuff like that. Like, break all that. Like, if you really want a relationship to work, communication, patience, sometimes even, to be honest, even compromise. For, you know, believers out there, if you put God first, like, you're like in a marriage, like, it's so good to pray with each other. Definitely helps the relationship grow as well.
Since she's kind of covered that subject, you know what I mean, I'm not gonna repeat it. Because I agree. And the other thing is too is to keep your relationship spicy, keep your intimacy alive.
Even with kids.
Even with kids.
Yeah.
Find some way to be intimate at the end of the day, guys. And also make every day unique. And what I mean by that is, if you don't come home with butterflies in your stomach, then find a way to get them butterflies in your stomach. And also, you know, being able to communicate is key, just like how she said.
And then if you guys do have kids, I know a lot of times in a relationship, like, kids can put a lot of stress and on a marriage sometimes, and it's not, and it just happens, you guys. It's life, you know what I mean? Sometimes if you have more than one, it can be really difficult, it can be really hard, it can be stressful at times, but those are the times that should bring you closer. You know, those times, take your deep breaths, talk to your spouse. Even, to be honest with you, I know it's hard sometimes, because when I get, you know, a little stressed out, you know, I look at my kids, and to be honest, I kiss them all the time. I give them love. That
sums everything up right there.
Yeah.
Guys. Well, we hope you guys enjoyed our answers to the questions, the 14 questions.
And you got to know us a little bit more.
Yeah. And also, too, this is not going to be the only collab of the year that we're going to be in. But we have to tag in one person or one channel. Our tag, we're going to be tagging Michelle VB to do this collab with her and her husband. So the questions will be down below, guys. Again, this is an open collab to anybody that wants to try this collab. Feel free to answer. Tag us, tag Keeping Up with the Griffins. And thank you guys again for joining in the video. We love you guys, and we'll see you guys in the next video.